My name's Chris Skelley, and this is my wife Kim, and we want to share with you about our daughter Brooklyn and what she's been through in her young life, about her heart disease and her heart condition that's touched so many lives around us.
On December 17th, 2008, we found out at that time not only that we were expecting a precious little girl, but that she also had a major heart defect, and that in fact most of her left side of her heart had not formed, which is the major pumping part. And so we knew the seriousness of how this would affect our lives. Not only am I a mom of 2 children, one of which is Brooklyn, has a heart defect, but also I'm a pediatrician. And so I actually trained, and I know and understand how serious this is, and I knew that our lives would definitely be changed forever. After we had Brooklyn and after she had the surgery, we were in the hospital that time for about 6 weeks. We lived in the waiting room, so we saw the side of it not only from being the doctors caring for the patients, but then being the families that were being taken care of by them. We also experienced a multitude of emotions. We experienced sorrow of watching families and friends lose their children and leave the hospital without them. We experienced guilt that it wasn't our child, and we also experienced fear because we knew that it very well could have been. After we left the hospital at 6 weeks, we were then home for a while. We certainly had hurdles to jump over. We had feeding problems. We had a lot of other issues, but we had the best 7 months of our life. She's not only our precious little girl, but she's our little angel, and she's given us a glimpse of heaven. And through her, through the very thought of death, instead she's given us such life.
After all that we had been through, my wife and I were talking about where we want to invest our time and energy and resources, and we looked around at several different organizations and people that we would talk to, and just wanted to be able to raise awareness for congenital heart disease, as well as promote research and things, and that's what turned us to the American Heart Association. And my wife, being a pediatrician, knew something about what happened to children like our daughter 15 to 20 years ago, that they didn't survive, and that's where we got involved.
What we know is that 15 to 20 years ago, as my husband said, these kids didn't always survive. And the story that we would have had tonight would have certainly been different than what we're able to share with you now. Rather than the story of survival, the doctors more than likely would have looked at us and said, you know, we really don't have much to offer. We can do surgery, but it doesn't work that well. But what we really recommend is that you just take your daughter home and love her for as long as you have. And that's certainly not the option we would have wanted to choose. We just really want to encourage you to realize that just one person makes a difference. We're just thankful for the opportunity to be here tonight. We're thankful for the opportunity to be a part of the Heart Association. And we're just glad that you get the opportunity even to meet Brooklyn. We are just so thankful for her life. And if you leave here tonight and you don't remember our names, but yet you've seen a glimpse of one life, a single life that's been affected because of the time, the money, the devotion, the research that's gone before us, then we consider it to be a job well done.
Doctor.